Pasha Pyro, YNet7. Thank you for tuning. All right. Get this here. Give me 1 second. Okay, cool. So, welcome. Today's topic, hide and seek, the new supply and demand. Man, I tell you, it's very interesting when you just take the time to really observe the truth. It's so peaceful, you know? So peaceful. Let's get into it. What do I have for you today? I have this. Projection case study number 5. Numero 5. So, I subtitled this, you can't hand a mirror to who hate how they look. Because you'll always be to blame. So, men, women, I don't really make it I don't really choose sides when it comes to that, because what we're really talking about is who can relate to the truth and who's living in a fantasy, all right? And who wants you to live in that fantasy with them. So this is what mental illness and self-hate looks like. And there's really not any culture that this is limited to, or any one group of people that you're going to say doesn't suffer from this in their community. All right. So the post was, this is a short one. We're not even going to spend a lot of time on the post today because, boom, boom, bam. Some people it just hurt them so bad. The truth hurt them so bad. They got to go to rehab and shit and apply more makeup, because the truth bruised them. So they got to get, cover up that, apply more fakeness to it so that, it all goes away on the surface. And that's what we getting into today. All right. So something many of you have heard before, you cannot want me and still be doing you, which this was some next level of it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said in a post on Facebook, and if you're not rocking with the Facebook yet and you're a fan of the truth, find me. You see that on the screen there, and look up Pasha Pyro. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. So normally you hear something like this with like saying, oh, you can't actually like be with me and still be doing you, right? And I had to address this one because this was like a new spin on it. See, the thing about Facebook and the thing about social media, whether you're on Instagram and all this shit, is it tells you where the people's mind is, what's trending, what's new, right? Because all the poor normative social influence mindsets, they want to be accepted as being cool and trendy because they can't create any trends of their own. So they'll share, what's popping right now, and you get to say, oh, okay, that's what it is. Let me investigate. So now, where it used to be, you can't be with me and still be doing you, like, or we can't be together and still be doing you. This one was like, you cannot want me and still be doing you. Now, see, this is a new level of mind control here. And I'm wondering who the fuck's falling for it. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I know a lot of people are, because this is why we got people out here saying this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently people are being conditioned like little puppets. And they actually go along with this shit. And this is why you don't get real people in your relationship, because you want everything to be a facade. You want everything to be a fantasy. You want everything fake, right? So what it is that, so I replied, that's a little one-sided. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just thought I was talking to an adult human with conscience who could have a conversation about the truth. I thought Halloween was over. People still dressing up like humans. We're going to get into that in a moment. That's the hide part, okay? They not human, right? So if they want you, right? Because you got to think about it. You like doing you. So whatever it is that you like doing you, apparently they like about you. They like your presentation. Okay? Even if it's fake and they ain't realized it yet. But they like your presentation. Okay? So this is also why when you present the truth too much, like the fake people, they don't like your presentation, because you'll see here in a moment what it you see the glass up there. When you put the mirror up, they like, get that mirror out of my face. Ah! So let's look at this. You cannot want me is the new evolution. You can't even want me and still be doing you. So that's like, you know, like I said, if they want you because you like doing you, how would they not want to still be themselves? Now look at that. Think about that. If you're saying, if your demand is, right, because you out there in the supply, and your demand is, you can't even want me and still be doing you. Like, you can't want me and be yourself. That's some new brainwashing right there, bro. I tell you, who if you know somebody falling for this spell, just slide them the video on the low. Don't even let whoever they with see that shit. Just slide it to them on the low. Put this in their inbox, because we gonna help them. Okay, we gonna help them today. But you know what? Some people can't be helped. So if you've already tried, this ain't the time to try again. All right? They're going to be calling you up, talking about you ruining their marriage and shit, right? So look. So if they want you because you like doing you, how would they not want to still be themselves? This is the response I got. This is why I don't fool with people. This is why I can't do. I love this. This research is amazing, but this is why I don't fool with people. So, think about it, of all the things that could have been said in response to that, this is what I get, or this is what you gonna get if you try it. Being that I don't know you in real, well, we know she meant in real life. Okay. I don't feel the need to explain. Have a great night, though. I just want to be around people that can stand on what the fuck they say. Is that too hard to ask for in 2022? Right? So I responded, well, if you're hiding yourself from yourself, I understand. I knew it would be a tough question for you, but I didn't expect the avoidance factor. I'll friend you as to not put you through such tough positions in the future. Thank you. See, a lot of people, many people think that, like, you unfriending them or you removing them from your life is about what they did to you in their mind. Man, we so numb to this shit. That don't bother us. We just tired of hurting y'all. You know what I mean? People that are aligned with the truth are tired of hurting y'all emotional ass feelings. That's what it is. So we need y'all to go on over there in relationship timeout, because this ain't where you're supposed to be at. You ain't supposed to be in this space. Because we keep it real all fucking day. I mean, that's what you got to know, right? So as we work to heal mental health issues and emotional disorders, not only will we be more proud of ourselves once more as a whole, as a people, as a nation, but we will be more proud of each other as the world retardation rates will decline. Oh, yes. You know, because fake, when you look up the word fake, right? Fake actually means, the etymology is unknown origin. See, that's trending right now. That's the problem, is that's what we try and get people to understand, is you are wanting to be of unknown origin even to yourself at times. So you better know what you're looking for out there. You know, them little couple dollars somebody beat you out of on your last purchase or some shit, you be ready to fight to the death for that. You be ready to shoot up a motherfucker for that shit. Talking about my honor is at stake. My reputation. If you add it up, you probably made $1 million in the last 10 years. It don't feel like it though, but you probably did. See, them little couple dollars, I hate a liar more than anything. You know, if I'm gonna say I hate something, I would have to say I hate a liar. See, for me, the little $10, $20, $100, 1 week, 2 week, 2 months, you know, that's nothing, man. In the grand scheme of things, it's the fact that they lied, you know, and I can't trust them, because to trust them, I would have to not trust myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all going through. That's why y'all in these conflicts, but you keep wanting to blame everyone outside of you. Because you're allowing yourself to be in a position where you can't even fucking trust yourself. Let's go to 50 Cent. Right? It's 50. I hate a liar more than I hate a thief. A thief is only after my salary. A liar is after my reality. See, y'all getting involved with these people, right? On whatever side of the fence you on. You're getting involved with them. And then 2 months, 6 months, 2 years later, you're talking about, oh my God, I can't believe you turned out to be, this is who you really are, blah, 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 blah. Well, you should have been checking, you should have been seeking more. Let's get into this. Oh, you know I'm gonna pull out the etymology. So hide. Hide is to conceal. That's one. And number two, well, that's the verb. So they're concealing themselves from you. I think they be beating their face with something called, well, you know, I'm a dude. I like women. So they be beating their face with some shit called like concealer. Right? What they hiding? I like a natural woman, man. Like, you ain't gotta wear deodorant. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all the, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get real. You know what I mean? Putting all that aluminum in your body, talking about, you can't. Now you got aluminum in your system, getting Alzheimer's and shit. Wondering where your Tourette's coming from. All that metal in your nervous system. So hide number two is skin, right? Skin of an animal or human. See, they hide it, so they got the skin of an animal or a human. That's why when you see the truth, this is what they look like. That's why, you know what I mean, on the post. You know what I'm saying? Put the post up. They Live. This is from the movie They Live. She hopped on a little wristband and was like, we got one that can see. You know what I'm saying? That's why they be like, get away from me, because you ain't supposed to see them for who they really are. So since you can see them for who they really are, it must be something wrong with you. Gaslighting. You gotta play that song 100 times tomorrow. All right, so look. Let's get back into this. So now, right? So here's what seek means. Okay? So seek is to require or demand. Okay? To require or demand. So seriously though, this is the story of how hide and seek became supply and demand. So many people are hiding themselves, like we said, which is why it's so common to hear other people talking about, oh, it's common to meet one's representative, they call it. You know, man, I ain't want me time to be hearing, especially even in a little group, when you're talking to people in a little group and stuff. I don't care if it's real life or social media life or what. And you talking to them, they're like, oh, that's because you met their representative, and that's normal, and that should be accepted. Fuck that. Like, be who you are when you show up with me, because I'm going to find out quicker than most anyway. You know what I'm saying? Now, you may not think I know because of, you know, I'm gonna make sure it worked for me. But see, that's the bullshit. Right? And then you just get to the point where you just be like, fuck it, you know, ain't even no value here to even be worried about. So the representative is the hide, okay? That's the skin. That's the concealer. All right? Let's put this back up here for you. Let's put it back up here for you. This is what they trying to hide. They trying to hide what they really look like, who they really are. And see, the sad part is a lot of times they not trying to, yeah, sad isn't satisfying. The satisfying part is they actually not trying to hide themselves from you necessarily. They really trying to hide themselves from themselves. See? That's why when you show up with the mirror, they gotta break the glass. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to see themselves. That's why they wear the mask. That's why they put the hide on. That's why they have the concealer. So if you're seeking, right? If you require, if you demand, if you try to find the truth, okay? How you know it's authentic? Did you check a label? See, this is why you need to seek the truth prior to seeking anyone outside of you, so you'll be able to see. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be able to see. Some of y'all changed up your whole life. Fellas, women. They fed you full of these statements. Just like you get a bill in the mail. Statements. See, they were seeking payment. The word pay means to satisfy, especially when dealing with money. Right? You gotta know these. See, when you know the spells you're casting, the words you're using, it just makes life so much easier. So many of us was too busy seeking the hide. Like the hide itself. He's trying to get that skin. Just like a trophy. And then when you see a animal kill, right? What they do? They mount it on their wall. You wondering why they got your pictures on the desk and shit, hanging on the wall and shit, little family photos. Talk about, look at this animal I just took down on safari. You see what I'm saying? 6 months, 2 years later, y'all kicking each other out saying, I can't believe this who you turned out to be. See? I say it all the time. That's why I don't do titles. Because titles come with terms and conditions. You know, it's a contract like we talked about in the other video. Go check it out. Fellas, you gave a chick a key. Maybe you gave 4 chicks a key. They all got their own day of the week and shit. What's the difference? Maybe one stay there all the time. When she go to work, if you have your other one through, whatever. What's the difference? See? So, if she out there doing her thing, what's the difference? That's a whole nother conversation as far as the spiritual ramifications of the difference between a woman having multiple, let's say, sexual partners and men. There actually is a spiritual reason, because the man deposits into the woman, and what that leads to is, this is why the woman, the womb man, because everything comes to manifestation through the womb, right? This is why the womb man takes on the characteristics and the traits of the men that deposited her. That's why over time they become together. You form a union and a bond, like y'all be, shit like that. So what happens is you already got their personalities, which sometimes is more than one. Then you have, the more men you have depositing into them, you have all of those personalities in the same body, fighting for control of the body, of the vessel. This is why you feel like your girl got Tourette's or personality disorders, or she's psycho or something, which she probably not. She's just doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? And all them personalities and spiritual bonds are in there competing for each other. You know what I'm saying? But all right, let's get back to this real quick. So you in this committed relationship, right? And fellas, let's say you think she cheating on you or something. I mean, how childish is cheating? I mean, to even be in a position where you think you can be cheated on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are your castle. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, fuck, you supposed to be doing what you want when you want to. Who cares? So, all right. So look, right? No worries there. I mean, what you should be doing at that point, if y'all living together, is be like, all right, look, all right, the rent this much. I'm gonna need you to take care of that for the next 6 months. Oh, no, I mean, since you out there working so hard now, you know what I'm saying, you gotta make sure you get compensated for it, right? And then bring me this much. Because I didn't ask you to go out there and be doing that, right? I mean, that's how you need to handle the shit. What you mad for? You just got free rent, or she can leave. What? Free mortgage, or you don't need her. I mean, what's your problem? I mean, half of y'all gonna be back together in 2 months anyway. Told me, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Forgive me, I forgive you. You might as well get paid for it. Because they getting paid for it. Turn your pippin up. Y'all gotta strengthen these minds, man. Because once y'all strengthen up, shit like, it won't be so foreign when I say it, and shit like this it really won't be a thing anymore. You got someone really telling you can't be yourself if you even want to be with them. That's a violation. That's against the Constitution. That's terroristic threatening right there, man. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I mean, seriously, Think it over. It's really sad to see how far we've fallen um, from humanity. You know what I mean? Um, you're not gonna find someone real until you remove your hide. And the reason I say it like that is because even if you even if you successfully trick someone, you can't keep the concealer on 24/7. You can't keep the hide on forever. You know what I'm saying? As best case scenario, at some point the hide gonna get worn and it's gonna tear and it's gonna start to fail, and you're gonna have to replace it at least with another hide if you still don't want to show yourself. And that's when they come talking about, well, you've been acting different lately. Who are you? Never seen this side of you before, and and all this type of shit, man. Like, y'all gotta get it together, yo. We gotta, this shit right here, it's got to go. It's got to go. Like, what should be happening is you should be seeking what you actually want. That way, when you get them, you don't have to be trying to tell them who you want them to be. Like, you don't have to put demands on the table to say you can't be that. You got to change to this now because you're with me. You know what I'm saying? All people like Posh ask for is that you adhere to the truth. That's hard as fuck right now for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, be careful. Be careful out there, because more than ever right now, the hide is really, really trending right now. It's really, really trending. I mean, y'all need to get with me and help take down these animal skins off these people. You know what I'm saying? So, and not really say we taking them down, but we just got to let them know that it's okay to take off their concealer and be who they are and embrace themselves. And then you can find someone that actually will embrace you for you, instead of feeling like shit because you can't even be yourself, and then you hating the fact that you can't be yourself, and then you get this person that you only like to be with you because you being somebody that you're not. So now you hate the relationship because you can't be yourself, because you hate yourself, and it's just a vicious cycle. But y'all, they think they so smart. Pasha Paro, -7. Thank you for tuning. Case study 5.